Did you know that a 72-year-old man passed away in his sleep last night? No signs, no warnings, just a regular evening that turned into a tragedy. He had dinner with his wife, watched his favorite TV show, and went to bed like he had every other night. But by morning, he was gone. His family was devastated, left with only one heartbreaking question: what went wrong? The truth is, after 70, the body becomes more vulnerable to certain risks, many of which show no obvious symptoms. Small, everyday bedtime habits, things you've been doing for years, can silently increase the likelihood of serious complications like strokes, heart attacks, and even sudden death. And the worst part? Most people don't even realize it. But here's the good news. Awareness is power. These risks aren't inevitable, and with just a few small adjustments, you can protect your health, sleep better, and wake up feeling stronger every morning. In this video, I'll reveal 4 bedtime habits you must avoid. Habits that might seem harmless, but can have dangerous consequences. And trust me, you'll want to stay until the end because the last habit is one that almost every senior unknowingly does. And it could be putting your life in danger. Your future health starts tonight. So let's dive in, because this information could quite literally save your life. Habit 1. Eating heavy meals too late at night. You've had a long day, and dinner ends up being later than usual. Maybe it's a big plate of pasta, a juicy burger, or a hearty steak. You feel full and satisfied, then head straight to bed, thinking nothing of it. After all, you've been eating this way for years. But inside your body, something very different is happening, something that could be putting your health at risk. As we age, digestion naturally slows down. Your body doesn't break down food as efficiently as it once did, meaning that late-night meals sit heavier in your stomach, leading to issues you might not immediately notice. One of the biggest concerns? Acid reflux. When you lie down with a full stomach acid can creep up into the esophagus, causing discomfort, coughing, and even nighttime choking. But beyond the irritation, there's a far more serious risk: aspiration pneumonia. According to research published in the American Journal of Gastroenterology, undigested food and acid reflux can accidentally enter the lungs during sleep, increasing the risk of infections that can be life-threatening for seniors. And that's not all. Late-night eating also spikes blood sugar and elevates heart rate, adding stress to the cardiovascular system at the worst possible time, when the body is supposed to be in recovery mode. Studies have linked these overnight blood sugar fluctuations to higher risks of heart attacks and strokes in older adults. Even if you don't feel any immediate effects, these repeated disruptions over time can weaken the body's ability to heal, leaving you more vulnerable to serious complications. So, what can you do instead? The fix is simple but powerful. Try to finish your last full meal at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime to give your body enough time to process and absorb nutrients properly. If you're still feeling hungry before bed, opt for something light and easy to digest, like a handful of nuts, a banana, or a cup of herbal tea. These choices can support digestion, promote better sleep, and even reduce inflammation, helping your body work with you instead of against you. Your body isn't the same as it was decades ago, and that's okay. A small shift in your routine tonight could mean waking up feeling healthier and stronger tomorrow. And when it comes to protecting your health, every decision matters. Habit 2. Drinking too much liquid before bed. You've made a smart choice, eating earlier to protect your digestion. But what about what you drink? It seems harmless to have a glass of water before bed, maybe even a warm cup of tea to wind down. But fast forward to 2 a.m. You wake up with an urgent need to go to the bathroom. Still groggy, you swing your legs out of bed, stand up too quickly, and suddenly the room spins. Your heart pounds as you grab onto the nightstand for support, hoping you don't fall. This scenario is more common than you think, and for seniors, it can be dangerous. Frequent nighttime urination, called nocturia, is one of the biggest sleep disruptors for older adults. Every time you wake up to use the bathroom, you interrupt deep sleep, leaving you exhausted the next day. But the risks go beyond just feeling tired. Research published in Neurology reveals that chronic sleep disruption is linked to cognitive decline and an increased risk of dementia. Your brain needs long, uninterrupted sleep to clear toxins and form memories, something it can't do if you're waking up multiple times a night. And then there's the fall risk. When you wake up suddenly, your blood pressure naturally dips, a condition called postural hypotension. For seniors, this can cause dizziness and increase the risk of a dangerous fall. A nighttime tumble can lead to broken bones, hospitalization, and long-term mobility issues, making prevention crucial. So, how can you stay hydrated without these risks? The key is timing. Try reducing your fluid intake after 6-7 p.m. to limit nighttime trips to the bathroom. If you feel thirsty before bed, sip water slowly instead of gulping it down, allowing your body to absorb it more efficiently. And be mindful of caffeinated or diuretic drinks like coffee, tea, and alcohol in the evening, as they increase urine production and make the problem worse. What's promising? This simple shift can improve your sleep, protect your brain, and reduce your risk of dangerous nighttime falls. With better rest, you'll wake up feeling sharper, steadier, and ready to take on the day, without those exhausting midnight interruptions. If you've stayed with me this far, I hope these insights have given you something valuable to think about. If you found this information helpful, please subscribe and share it with someone who might need to hear it. Now, let's continue on this journey to better health together. Habit 3. Sleeping in a room that's too warm. There's another hidden danger that many seniors overlook: your bedroom temperature. A cozy, warm room might seem comforting, but did you know that overheating at night can put extra strain on your heart and disrupt your sleep? As we age, our bodies struggle to regulate temperature as efficiently as they once did. This means that a warmer sleep environment can cause your heart to work harder to keep your body cool, increasing blood pressure and potentially raising the risk of a heart attack or stroke. In fact, a study published in the European Heart Journal found that older adults who sleep in rooms above 70 degrees have a higher risk of cardiovascular issues. Why? Because heat causes blood vessels to expand, leading to increased heart rate, dehydration, and thicker blood, conditions that can be dangerous for seniors. And it's not just your heart that suffers. Overheating disrupts deep sleep, making it harder for your body to repair itself overnight. Without restorative sleep, you may wake up feeling exhausted, mentally foggy, and more prone to health issues over time. Take Frank, a 74-year-old retiree. He liked to keep his bedroom warm, around 75 degrees, thinking it helped him sleep better. But every night, he found himself waking up drenched in sweat, tossing and turning. In the mornings, he felt groggy and drained. What he didn't realize was that his warm sleep environment was putting unnecessary stress on his heart and preventing his body from fully resting. Once he lowered his bedroom temperature, his sleep improved almost immediately. He woke up feeling more refreshed and had fewer nighttime disturbances. So, what can you do to create a heart-healthy sleep environment? Start by setting your bedroom temperature between 60-67 degrees. This range supports your body's natural cooling process and reduces strain on your heart. Choose breathable cotton or linen blankets instead of heavy synthetic materials that trap heat. If you tend to feel too warm at night, keep a fan running or crack a window for better airflow. This small change can have a big impact on your sleep quality and overall health. By simply adjusting your room temperature, you'll wake up feeling rested, alert, and better prepared to take on the day, without unnecessary strain on your heart. Habit 4. Sleeping in the wrong position. Most people never think about their sleep position, but after 70, it can make a big difference in your breathing, heart function, and overall well-being. Think about it. Your body spends 6 to 8 hours in the same position every night. That's a long time for something as simple as your sleeping posture to impact your health. The wrong position can put unnecessary strain on your heart, restrict airflow, and even increase the risk of sleep apnea, a condition where breathing repeatedly stops and starts during sleep. In fact, research from the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine found that nearly 50% of older adults experience sleep apnea, often without realizing it. Take Robert, a 76-year-old grandfather. He had always slept on his back, assuming it was the best position. But over time, his wife noticed something alarming. He would stop breathing for several seconds at night before gasping for air. He often woke up feeling groggy and fatigued, no matter how many hours he spent in bed. Eventually, a doctor diagnosed him with undiagnosed sleep apnea, a condition that can increase the risk of sudden cardiac arrest if left untreated. Here's why sleep position matters. Sleeping on your back increases the likelihood of airway blockage, restricting oxygen flow, and putting pressure on your heart. It also makes conditions like acid reflux and snoring worse, further disrupting sleep. Sleeping on the right side isn't much better. It can put added pressure on the heart, affecting circulation and oxygen levels. So, what's the best sleep position for heart health? Experts recommend sleeping on your left side. This position promotes better circulation, reduces pressure on the heart, and supports digestion. If you tend to roll onto your back during the night, using a body pillow can help keep you in place. Elevating your head slightly can also reduce snoring and help keep airways open. A simple adjustment to your sleep habits can make a world of difference for your health and rest. By changing your sleeping position, you can improve your breathing, reduce strain on your heart, and wake up feeling refreshed, energized to embrace the day ahead. We've covered 4 bedtime habits that can silently affect your health: eating too late, drinking too much before bed, sleeping in a warm room, and the wrong sleep position. These may seem like small things, but over time, they can have a big impact on your heart, brain, and overall well-being. But here's the silver lining. Every change you make, no matter how small, is a step toward a healthier future. Maybe tonight, you finish dinner a little earlier, or you adjust your bedroom temperature. Even one simple adjustment can help you wake up feeling more refreshed, energized, and in control of your health. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits do you plan to change first? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might just help someone else make a life-changing decision. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with others who might need this information. Your support helps us continue creating content that empowers and informs. Your health is in your hands. Small steps lead to big results. Sleep well, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.